Hey friends. So I'm at the end of a wonderful week, just a beautiful week of creative work with a client, but close friend, and having just come through a sort of one big examination phase and launch phase. Of this project. And it's, some things have showed up, you know, I found myself reflecting a little bit on how we hold our beliefs, how we hold our thoughts, in particular, a kind of sense that gentleness in the way that we hold our thoughts. It's like if we could genuinely do that individually and culturally, actually kind of get ourselves to a place where we knew we didn't know. You know, I forget, I think it's Aristotle who was asked, who's the wisest person in town? Who's the wisest person in Athens? Hi. And he went around town asking everyone, sort of like doing a survey. Finding out. And at the end of it, he came back and he said, I think I might be the wisest person in town. And I said, well, how do you know? And he said, well, everybody else in town thinks they know what they know. I seem to be the only person who knows that I know nothing. So I think I might be the wisest person in town. I love that story. It's a pretty famous, well-known story, but it's such a great kind of illustration of the fact that holding our thoughts gently, understanding that what we think we know is just an impression. It's just it's a snapshot, it's a passing image made of gauze. And if we could truly live that way, if we could actually truly sort of like actually be there, not just sort of intellectually as a kind of, I know that I don't know anything, but actually engaging from that place, I just get the sense that life would change profoundly. Because it's important to remember that the universe speaks all languages. And I'm not just talking about languages like French and German and Japanese and Mandarin and English. And I'm talking about every form of logical, structured interaction, serendipity, synchronicity, image, metaphor, allegory, angelic intervention. All of these languages are available to the universe when it needs to communicate with us. So it's going to choose whatever we're kind of tuned into. And that means that we can affirm our own beliefs by citing divine intervention or divine affirmation in a way that does actually affirm our beliefs. What I'm feeling is true. My spiritual experience is true. The universe is confirming that this is how it works. For me. It's affirming that for me in my language, in the language that I'm likely to resonate with. So if we can just remember that much, if we can just keep that element of not knowing, understanding that we don't know what we know, really, I just keep coming back to this as an element of learning, as an element in our desire for progress has to come from a place of willingness to not know. Because otherwise, what are we talking about when we say progress? What do we really mean? If we're not willing to say, I want to make progress, I want my culture, my family, my society, whatever, my country, my community to make progress, and here's how it should work, right? There's like a loss there of the whole capacity for progress, for movement, for actual growth and learning to take place. And so something about this holding our beliefs gently, holding our thoughts gently, is just feeling like it's coming through loud and clear. And I think that because of the way this project that I'm working on, and that this is my client's project, but I'm helping and I'm having the blessing of being part of it. And what's showing up is just this awakening or an opening to the fact that there's so many languages that the universe speaks, so many different ways it can enter our life, so many different ways it can find its way to affirm us, to give us the gift that we need to receive today. I'm saying this largely for myself, because God knows I know how to hang on to a belief for dear life or an opinion. But as I am faced with this kind of beautiful array of perspectives that seems to compose the universe, this infinite number of languages, as many languages as there are human beings, I'm also finding that the softer I become about what I believe and what I think, the more available, the more inspired, the more joyful I become. That's what I got today, folks. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. A wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow.